Good morning. This is Greg at the Pocatello National Weather Service office with the weather hazard briefing for the first day of June on Sunday. The main thing we're looking at today, we're going to have some afternoon thunderstorms into the early evening. It's going to be turning cooler on Monday behind a cold frontal passage later on tonight. Key points, again, the cold front approaches. We're going to have isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms much later this afternoon into evening. It will also become breezy in the Snake River Plain, mainly the northern parts of the Snake River Plain. We're going to get some pretty good wind gusts. It's going to be very warm still, highs in the 70s mountains and 80s valleys once again. Then we're going to have cooler and somewhat unsettled weather early this week. We're going to have some showers and thunderstorms through Wednesday, mainly in the mountains. We will have a bit of a break on Monday. Monday does look mainly dry for the most part, and the highs are going to be in the 60s to 70s Monday through Wednesday. Looking at the satellite imagery, again, this is a very dry system moving in. We can see some clouds across much of Oregon, again, mainly high level. And again, it's not significant. It's mainly going to become very unstable this afternoon, and with the frontal system and upper level system approaching, it's going to increase instability. And you can see the trough just off the Pacific coast where the curvature of the flow bends. And again, ahead of it, not a whole lot of cloud cover. So again, it is a dry system, but the moisture will be increasing later this afternoon. Weather risk outlook, again, afternoon, evening, showers and thunderstorms across the board. The most prevalent ones will be in the eastern highlands, and I'll show you some of the risk outlooks as we go through. Again, Monday, mainly in the eastern mountains is where all the activity is going to be. Then a bit more widespread on Tuesday again, and then Wednesday again, mainly in the eastern highlands. And the high temperatures today, again, 70s mountains, 80s valleys, not quite as hot as yesterday when we set several records. We did set records, Pocatello, Chalice, Idaho Falls, and Stanley at those ASOS sites. And here is the severe weather outlook for today. Again, a marginal risk of severe, mainly well up into our northern areas. Again, north of Idaho Falls, Rexburg. Again, near the Montana border, Island Park area to Dubois is where the best chance of getting severe is, and then just isolated general thunderstorms elsewhere. And here is the probability of lightning this afternoon. Again, 30 to 40% range, mainly where we have the marginal risk. And then as you get further south, getting under 20% and under 10% as you get to the Burley area. So again, it's going to be focused mainly in our northern areas. And again, this evening, again, focusing mainly on the north where it's greater than 20% chance of lightning. Wind gusts this afternoon, you can see the highest areas, the 30 to 35 mile per hour gusts, generally a line from Cary through Atomic City to Mud Lake and to Rexburg. Generally 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts south of that little maximum area. And wind gusts tonight, the strongest guns tonight will be mainly in the far west, the southern highlands to Burley. We could see some 30 to 35 mile per hour gusts continuing there. Low temperatures tonight, much cooler. You can see some 30s, Stanley to Galena, generally 40s into the lower 50s across the Snake River Plain, southern highlands. And high temperatures tomorrow, again, much cooler, 60s in the mountains, only lower 70s, Idaho Falls to Burley, Twin Falls. So we're going to see about a 10 to 15 degree drop in high temperatures tomorrow. And you can see it's going to be a much lower chance of thunderstorms as well, generally less than 5% everywhere other than the eastern mountains. You could see 5 to 10% chance. Lows Monday night, some below freezing, Stanley to Galena, generally down into the 40s across the lower elevation. So we are going to be turning much colder. Tuesday will be the coldest day, some 50s and 60s high temperatures in the mountains, and even the lower elevation, Snake River Plain, upper 60s to lower 70s. And a little bit better chance for some thunderstorms Tuesday. See some 10 to 20% chances across the central mountains, eastern highlands. And the 8 to 14 day long-term outlook, pretty good chance, 60 to 70% chance of above normal temperatures over the state of Idaho, and equal chances of precipitation above and below. So again, looking like this cold trend is going to be very short-lived as we get into the 1 to 2 week outlook. Very good chances of above normal temperatures once again. So summarizing, cold front upper trough approaches today. It's going to produce, with the instability, some isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. Breezy in the Snake River Plain, northern parts mostly. Still very warm. And then cooler, a bit unsettled Monday through Wednesday time frame. Temperatures getting back down into the 60s and 70s. That concludes the briefing. If you have any questions, contact us at the number listed here 24 hours a day. Visit our website listed on the left-hand side, or visit Facebook and other social media sites. Everyone have a good day today. We'll see you tomorrow.